The go-home episode of Friday Night SmackDown gets a 7.1 out of 10. So here's a recap of everything that happened. We kicked off the show with Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton, where Tiffany Stratton picked up the victory after a slight interference from Bianca Belair. Drew McIntyre would be interviewed about his participation in the Elimination Chamber match, and he said that if he cannot come up with a victory at Elimination Chamber, his career is about as useless as CM Punk's WWE return. Before he was interrupted by Bobby Lashley, who reminded Drew McIntyre about their last time that they fought at WrestleMania 37, where Drew McIntyre passed out from his hurt lock. We then had a hype package video for the brand new tag team on SmackDown of Ashante the Adonis and Cedric Alexander. As Jimmy Uso was bragging backstage with Roman Reigns about costing Jey Uso the Intercontinental Championship on Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns would ask him, "Who told you to go to Monday Night Raw?" Jimmy tried to blame Paul before Roman Reigns told Jimmy it was Roman's idea for Jimmy to be on Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman would arrive and Roman Reigns would ask Heyman to bring in Grayson Waller. Braun Breaker would make his SmackDown in-ring debut, defeating Dante Chen in a squash match. Legado del Fantasma would attack Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro backstage. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne would defeat Dominik, Mysterio, and McDonagh in a tag team match. Kevin Owens would confront Logan Paul backstage and said that he hopes Logan Paul brings the brass knuckles to Elimination Chamber so he can use them again on the Maverick. And as Kevin Owens walked away, Paul Heyman would arrive and would invite Grayson Waller to have the conversation with Roman Reigns. We would find out that apparently Dakota Kai was attacked before we would have a tag team match where the Authors of Pain would defeat the Street Profits. Bayley would arrive backstage and find out from Dakota Kai that she was attacked by Damage Control. And the two of them would agree to team up to face Damage Control next week on SmackDown in tag team action. Grayson Waller would arrive in Roman Reigns' locker room, and Roman Reigns would tell Grayson that he has something very important to say that is only meant for his ears. And finally, we would have the main event between LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre, which ended in disqualification. And then a brawl would begin between all 6 competitors from the Elimination Chamber, as LA Knight hit Drew McIntyre with the BFT. Bobby Lashley would spear LA Knight. Kevin Owens would hit the stunner on Logan Paul. Bobby Lashley would spear Kevin Owens. Drew McIntyre would hit the Claymore kick on Bobby Lashley before Randy Orton would arrive and RKO Drew McIntyre, ending the show on top. That was the recap of Friday Night SmackDown. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section below. Because in less than 6 hours as of the time of this recording, Elimination Chamber is coming up soon.